Hey everybody, it's Carmen with Craftin' with Carm. I thought I'd start a few minutes early tonight so that I can get all of my devices hooked up and ready to go before 7 o'clock. So just bear with me for a second. I hope welcome everybody here this evening. I'm trying to get everything all lined up and ready to go. I hope everybody has had a lovely Sunday afternoon. I spent a lot of mine stamping and cleaning and reading my book. It's been a little chilly, so I had to walk inside tonight. I'm just trying to connect with my Facebook feed here. Welcome anybody. If you're watching, send me something so I know that you're watching. I think maybe I can see the parts fly. I kind of want to see that, so if anybody's watching, send me something so I can see a comment. I might pop up. But it's 6:59 and it's almost time to go. So welcome if you're watching. It's Carmen with Craftin' with Carm. We're here tonight on my Sunday night live at 7 p.m. I'm trying to go live every night at 7 on Sunday. So tonight we're going to be talking about Paper Pumpkin. And you get a Paper Pumpkin subscription. It comes in the mail every month, and I will describe some things as I go along. I wanted to shout out the first. Paper Pumpkin does a lot of multiple things, so you can do a lot of cards or a lot of gift tags all at once. And the first thing that I did from multiples, way before we had Paper Pumpkins, was my daughter's baby announcements. And this is USI, this is where she now goes to college and is a junior. So it's been a long time since I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I thought I'd throw that in there tonight. If you bear with me just a second, I'm going to switch to my hands and we're going to get started because it's right up 7 o'clock. So hopefully you're still hearing me and you're seeing my hands. I am waiting a second to see if that happened. I can't tell the volume because I have everything turned down so it doesn't screech at you. But tonight we're going with Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin's a great value. It comes as a subscription, or you can just buy a month at a time. It's always a surprise. You don't know what's coming in the mail. You can get it for $22 per month. If you order several months, like 6, I do believe, it is a discount, but it's $22 plus tax. So if you live around here, it ends up to be about $23.80, $24 with shipping and handling and tax. But this was this was September's Paper Pumpkin, and it's always like a month ahead. So this was the treats for October, but it came in September, and you were supposed to make 20 of these little cracker things. They were about this big around, and I'm trying to watch my feed here, and it looks like that I'm still, so hopefully it picks back up. Anyway, they were these cracker things, and I'll show it here. They were these, and I found something I liked better with these. So I ended up making these. And I think my hands are still frozen. I'm not sure what's going on. So I ended up making these. I'm going to go back to my face here for a second. So I ended up making these cute little boxes. They ended up taking the, there you go, taking the paper cracker things that you wrapped around, and I saw this online and the lady turned it other way. So these are going to be my Halloween treats. And the great thing about Paper Pumpkin is it comes Well, that might be why, because my phone went to sleep. It comes with a stamp set that you can, it's usually holiday related. So if you sign up for Paper Pumpkin and you do multiple months, you'll end up with stamp sets that you can use for different seasons. So this one's got the Halloween, and it says have a happy Halloween, and hello pumpkin, which I just love. So you'll get sets that coordinate with the seasons. So, and a lot of times, you get extra pieces. So I'm going to try to switch back here to my hands. A lot of times you get all these extra pieces. So these actually were all these diamond shapes that came out of the box. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with all of them, but they look useful and I'm going to save them. And here is lots of leaves and the pumpkin. So they gave you lots of extra things to do these treat boxes. I didn't use all of them on my treat boxes. I kind of made them plain so I could use these for another project because that's the value in it. I can turn these into probably at least 20 cards, or maybe not that many, but at least 15. I'm not sure how many, but we'll see what's going to happen. They might end up in my goodie box. So I told you a few months ago, or the last time we did our one on stripes, that I'd show you my finished card. Well, I took the paper pumpkin pieces, and this was the plaid that I showed you when we did the stripes. And so you've got the hello pumpkin with the perfectly plaid die cut. I just love how this peeks through and shows it. Ah, yes, you can see my hands and everything now, and everything's live. Hopefully we've got sound. So I wanted to show you what came for October. What came for October was actually Christmas. And then there is another Christmas one in November, and then in December, sometimes it's thank you, sometimes it's got New Year's Eve or Happy New Year's in and with it. This is the stamp set. So here again, this is a Christmas one. Merry Christmas. I love this script one. Joy to you and yours. Sending, and then to the world. So sending joy, or joy to the world, or joy to you and yours. And then there was a wreath. So I did the stamping ahead of time, but I just wanted to show you that these were the pieces and parts that came with the stamp set. This one did make, here was the instructions, it did make 8 cards. And then there are a few pieces left. Sometimes you don't get as many, but this time there was a few pieces left to make different ones. They give you the visual so you can see what they are, and then you can open it up and there's instructions. I don't usually read the instructions. I can see, however, sometimes you can, I'll show you on a card here in a minute. I didn't read the instructions and you can see what happened. So this one was supposed to go this way. And these were pre-done cards. And then you took the twine, and if this looks familiar, this looks like our cable embossing folder, but these came already done. And they do come, the first time you order a paper pumpkin, you get this clear block, so all of the stamps will always fit on this so that you can have your stamp. And then you get a little spot. This one just happened to be just jade. So you also get a spot with everyone. So most of the time they don't repeat too terribly often in the year, so you could get 12 colors and 12 stamp sets if you did it for a whole year, and then you'd have a stamp set for all of the occasions. So what you were supposed to do with this one was wrap a loose circle, and when I use my circles, I like to lay them down and then take dimensionals, which came in the kit. I got a full sheet of dimensionals this time. And I just lay it down like this. And then it came with these pre-stamped flowers. So I'll show you when we get done what I did accidentally to one of these pre-stamped flowers. So the pre-stamped flower goes down on your card, and then, oh, I lost my other flower. Oh, there it is. So then the other one would go down here. Oh, it goes down here. Of course, live, nothing ever goes the way you're supposed to. And then the words went across here. So that's all. I stamped the Merry Christmas, and that was it. Now this, they probably said put this up with dimensionals, but the post office won't like that very much, so I just glued mine down. And then there was another card that we're almost to 10 minutes, so I'm just going to show you the finished products here and give you a kind of wrap up. So they always come in a decorative box. Sometimes the box is orange, sometimes the box is decorated to match the holiday. You could cover this part up. They're great for resending gifts or whatever you want in the mail. But you open up your gift, and here's the second card. It was sending. And then this is in a foreign language, because this time Paper Pumpkin did something a little different. They put the English, French, and German words in. So the piece, and they gave you what it was for each language. So I have sending peace in French because I have a friend that teaches French and translates in French. And then this one I put love to you and yours because I have a cousin who studied German. So these just glued on. You could use, they always give you glue dots in there, but I use glue that I already have a lot of times. So this was just a fun thing, and so this was one of the cards. This is the card I oofed on. I didn't lay it down when I put the flowers on, and I put them too far apart, and you can see I had to cut off the top of it so it would fit in the card. But then, and then this is the joy to the world. So all of those these were all in the stamp kit, or the stamp set. And then they usually give you matching envelopes, and if you notice, it matches the box. Then you kind of saw that there, but a few weeks ago when we had the striped class, again, I had put some stripes on and then mixed some frost. So I took the extra peace, love, and joy and just glued them on my stripes. So you can see that there. And then this is what I have extra. I have all the French ones that I'm going to give to my friend. And then I had a few extra flowers and another wreath and one more piece. So I'm going to use those on a different card. But it's a great value. You get, again, you'll get your spot, and then you'll get a stamp set that you can use over and over again. And a lot of times you get seasonal ones. So if you subscribe at the certain months, you can get seasonal ones. Now we have a hint for next month. It's going to be something to do with gingerbread. My guess is it will be treat bag boxes, but you never know. All we know that it's gingerbread. You have until November 10th to sign up for that. If you, I can put the link for the Paper Pumpkin in the comments, and I will have a new code out soon. And you can cancel a Paper Pumpkin subscription anytime. You can pause it and then start again. So if you know there's months you won't use it, you can pause it. November 3rd, we do have a new, I'll transfer that back. November 3rd, we're going to have a new pre-sale thing. It's called Curvy Celebrations. So watch Stampin' Up! On November 3rd, and there are going to be some new items that you can pre-purchase that are going to be in the new upcoming catalog that will start in January. So have a good evening, and I will see you next week.